I see myself in a very big office as a midwife. Plani yange ngenda kuddayo ku ssomero n'omwana wange ayina agenda kubeera bulungi. Nja kukozesa skills zenjizewa okusobola okubeeza obulamu bwange n'omwana wange.
Ever since COVID-19 hit the world, it has caused tremendous effects on the global economy, and discussions on how to rejuvenate the global trade have dominated the media space. What seems to have been neglected, however, is the fact that children have equally suffered and that COVID-19 might leave permanent scars, both physical and emotional, on many of them. The children of Uganda have had their childhood robbed from them. The girl child has been greatly affected. Many have been impregnated, becoming mothers at a tender age. Their education has been disorganized, and many may not have the opportunity to realize their dreams. As Uganda Child Rights NGO Network, we have worked with a number of stakeholders to bring such stories to the spotlight and pave a way forward to making children's lives better. Since March 2020, over 20,000 girls below the age of 17 have been impregnated, giving them early responsibilities of parenthood.
Nga COVID-19 ajja nali nsoma P7 okusoma ne kugaana ne bantwala okukola esoroti nga nkola ng'omukozi mu dduuka ly'omuntu. Lumu nali ntwalayo kasasiro ekiro samanya nti oba waliyo abangoberera ne bantaayiza baali abavubuka bana mwalimu n'omusajja omukulu nga sirina gwe manyiko yadde n'omu.
Nakabuye got pregnant after being persuaded by her own mother to sleep with a man in the area who would in return support the family with food during the tough days of the lockdown.
COVID bwe yajja twalina okusomoozebwa ewaka ate taata waffe yafa nga tulina maama yekka nga talina bulungi ssente. Kati nga waliyo omulenzi anjagala, mama n'angamba ngende ngayo neebake naye asobole otuwa ku buyambi kubanga ewaka tewaliwo nga ebikozesebwa nga emmere n'enva. Bwe nayongerayo okwebaka naye nenfuna olubuto mu Gwokusatu nga nina emyaka 16.
Mr. Damon Wamara, the Executive Director of the Uganda Child Rights NGO Network, shares concerns that propelled the organization to document such stories.
With the statistics that we began to receive from one district to another district, seemingly like a competition of who is performing the worst in terms of teenage pregnancy, the numbers were alarming, the figures were alarming, and we wanted to be able to know if these children's stories can be heard and can be told and can be shared. So in endeavor to do that, we want to capture their voices. We want people to hear their voices, and we want people to decide to take action.
The Ministry of Gender is closely working with the Ministry of Education on how best such children can be supported back to realize their dreams.
We are saying that when schools finally reopen, we should provide a second chance. And we are talking about re-entry of child mothers, re-entry of those children that had gone into marriage.
Government is equally concerned about the increasing rate of teenage pregnancies, sexual harassment and other forms of child abuse, especially in such times.
We launched a campaign during the International Day of the Girl Child. The First Lady signed on a multimedia campaign that will be talking about nothing but addressing early marriages, teenage pregnancy, and issues of irresponsible parenting.
Zalwango's dreams of becoming a veterinary doctor seem to have been cut short. Zalwango, 16 years of age, got pregnant during the first lockdown, and she is now a mother.
Bwetwava ku ssomero nga COVID azze kati nabeera nga baliwo bantuma okugulanga amafuta. Bantumangayo nga waliwo omusajja aganguza amafuta nenkwaki nemuwa enamba yange netuma nga twogera netweyagalira ddala ntandikanga n'okumuvisitinga ewuwe
Her dream is to get a second chance of going back to school. Zalwango's mother seems helpless with a young mother and the baby. She would wish to see her daughter back in school, but she has no such hopes.
Omuzukulu nanimuleze nga aliko obuyambi eri gyazaalibwa nga bujja ne bugamba nti ono sabbuuni ono kino nga sigenda kinoonya bunoonya. Simanyi na kumanya kubanga yali atuwa school fees sawa zino tetumanyi naye nga n'omwana yennyini yeenenya n'agamba ayagala dde yasome ayatuukize bye yali ayagala. N'amanya ensobi yagikola n'asuubira obutagiddamu n'agamba ayagala atuukiza birooto bye bye yali asuubira.
Children ought to be protected. Their rights must be promoted regardless of the circumstances.
With the current situation of the rising number of teenage pregnancies in the country and people wondering what the cause and the problem could be, as the remnant generation, we are looking at this as a lack of collective responsibility.
Children should be safe, whether they are at school or they are at home. All adults have a responsibility to make sure that we protect children from abuse or from violence.
Government chenjisaba eyongeremu emirimu bagiteke mu communities abantu bafune ebyokukola sexual abuse eyinza okuvaawo nga abantu bafunye ebyokukola.
It's a collective responsibility to raise a child, and everyone must take on that role. Teenage mothers need hope, and they should not be castigated for being young mothers. Early pregnancy should never kill their dreams. Let's support them. Let's give them hope.